Tonight we bring you a major international update that the whole world is watching closely. Reports coming from officials in United States and Iran suggest rising tension that could lead to a serious military confrontation. Analysts say the situation is developing quickly, and many people are asking the same question: is there a real chance of a ground invasion? In this video we will explain everything step by step in a clear and positive way so you understand what is happening and what could happen next. Over the last few days, military activity in the Middle East region has increased, especially around the Persian Gulf. Defense officials in Washington are holding emergency meetings, while leaders in Tehran are also giving strong statements to the media. This does not mean war has started, but it does mean the situation is serious enough that the world is paying attention very carefully. According to reports from the Pentagon, more troops and equipment are being moved to strategic locations. The purpose of this movement is being described as defensive, but experts say such preparations are usually done when a country wants to be ready for any possible scenario, including conflict on land. That is why many news channels are talking about the possibility of a ground invasion. At the same time, leaders from both countries are speaking carefully. U.S. President Joe Biden said that his country wants stability and peace but will protect its allies if needed. On the other side, Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei warned that Iran will respond strongly if attacked. These statements show tension, but they also show that both sides know the world is watching. Military experts say a ground invasion is one of the most difficult types of war because it requires soldiers to enter another country directly. This means high risk, high cost, and a long operation. Because of this, many analysts believe both sides will try to avoid this unless there is no other option. However, the reason people are talking about invasion is because troop numbers are increasing in nearby bases. Satellite images shared by defense analysts show more vehicles, aircraft, and supply units being prepared. These signs usually mean that a country wants to be ready for any possible situation. Another important point is that many allied countries are also involved in discussions. European nations, Gulf countries, and international organizations are asking both sides to stay calm. Diplomats are working behind the scenes to make sure the situation does not become a full war. This is why this moment is very important. History shows that many conflicts were stopped at the last moment because leaders decided to talk instead of fight. Many people hope the same thing will happen this time as well. Now before we continue, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel because we bring you the latest world news in simple and clear language. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these updates coming every day. Back to the situation, one of the biggest concerns is the safety of soldiers and civilians. If a ground invasion ever happens, it could affect not only the two countries but the entire region. Oil prices, trade routes, and global markets could also change quickly. Military analysts say that modern wars are not only fought with soldiers but also with technology. Drones, cyber attacks, and missiles are often used before any ground operation begins. This is another reason why experts are watching every movement carefully. In recent days, naval ships have also been seen moving in the region. Warships from different countries are staying in international waters as a precaution. Officials say this is normal during times of tension, but the number of ships is higher than usual. Another important detail is that communication between countries has not stopped. Even when leaders give strong speeches in public, private talks often continue. These talks are very important because they can prevent misunderstandings. People around the world are sharing different opinions. Some believe the tension will calm down soon, while others think the situation could become more serious. The truth is that no one knows for sure, which is why every update becomes big news. Experts also remind us that many times in history, countries prepared for war but never actually fought. Preparation does not always mean attack. Sometimes it is done only to show strength. For viewers who follow international news, this moment feels very intense. Every statement, every movement, and every meeting is being analyzed by reporters and specialists. Another reason the topic is trending is because social media spreads news very fast. One small update can reach millions of people in minutes, which makes the situation feel even bigger. Despite the tension, many leaders are still using the word diplomacy. This means they are trying to solve the problem through discussion instead of fighting. This is a positive sign that gives hope to many people. Economic experts say that if peace continues, markets will stay stable. But if conflict starts, prices of fuel and goods could rise quickly. That is why investors are also watching the situation closely. Soldiers in the region are currently on alert, which means they are ready but not attacking. Being on alert is common during political tension and does not always lead to war. Another important factor is public opinion. People in both countries want safety for their families, and leaders know this. Because of that, decisions are not taken lightly. International organizations are also calling for calm. They are asking both sides to avoid actions that could make the situation worse. Many reporters are saying that the next few days will be very important. What leaders say and do now could decide whether the tension increases or decreases. If negotiations continue, the situation may slowly return to normal. If talks fail, then stronger actions could happen. This is why every press conference and every official statement is being watched by millions of people around the world. For our viewers, the best thing to do is stay informed but not panic. News can sound dramatic, but many times problems are solved without war. Remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss these important updates. We explain world news in a simple way so everyone can understand. Coming back to the topic, analysts say a ground invasion would only happen if all other options fail. That means diplomacy would have to completely stop first. So far, talks are still happening, which means there is still hope that the situation will calm down. Military strength is often shown to prevent war, not start it. Countries show power so the other side thinks carefully before making a move. This strategy has been used many times in history, and sometimes it works without any fighting. The current tension is serious, but it is also a moment where smart decisions can keep the world safe. People everywhere are hoping that leaders choose peace instead of conflict. News channels will continue to report every update, and we will also keep bringing you the latest information. Stay positive, stay informed, and remember that many conflicts in the past ended without invasion. The world has seen difficult moments before, and many of them were solved through discussion. Right now the situation between the United States and Iran is tense, but not final. What happens next depends on decisions being made in meetings happening right now. We will continue to watch every update and explain it clearly for you. If you want more detailed world news like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it so more people can stay informed. Thank you for watching, stay safe, stay positive, and keep following for the latest updates on this developing international story.